I have mentioned modules in the last couple of tutorials, and basically there's a whole menu here available for your modules. So another way of thinking about modules is, for example, to think of modules as your some sort of an applications. So for example, you have your mobile phone and you have Google Play Store where you download the applications from, for example, games or any other program, and basically the modules for PrestaShop is the Google Play Store. Okay, so if you click on the modules, you'll first of all find some sort of information here like I have. So there are two warnings, bank wire, and I have some information about that, and payment by check, I have some information about that as well. Right at the top we have the update all, we have add a new module and help options, and then we have the block information. So I have 67 installed modules, none of which have been disabled, and basically all of those need some sort of an update. And there is the list of my modules which need to be updated. Okay, so I can click on that and update those modules. Moving down the list, I'll actually go and find the modules list. So basically this is where you will search for your particular module. You can either search by name, and to do so you will click on search and then hit on this button here, or actually you can search by categories. So for example, by the default it's actually displaying all of the available modules at this particular time, and you can actually go and search by a particular category. So for example, if I would like to search for emailing and SMS, I will hit on emailing and SMS, and will actually give me the modules which I can install for this particular emailing and SMS messages. Now to do that, I can hit on the install button, or I can go here and a drop down menu will appear, and basically the only option here I have is to mark as a favorite. Should I mark this as a favorite, it will actually appear in my favorites category here. There's a lot of different modules here, and I will strongly suggest you go through, well, you cannot go through all of them, but at least know what you're looking for, and then come to the modules page, and here you'll find some sort of an application for that particular need that you might have, or basically you'll find a module that you will download. Okay, so moving down, we'll go into modules and themes catalog. Once again, this will give you some more options when it comes to actual modules and themes, so you can go and download, or well, actually discover some of those. So for example, push on cart. So this is something that will actually give you a way to easily increase your average cart value by offering customized discounts to your clients in their shopping cart summary. Okay, so you can do that, or you can actually move down and actually get you know, some sort of a template. Some of those are free and some of those are actually expensive, and if you look at this one's for example 125 euros, and basically you can search for the one that you would like to use and install on your PrestaShop. Okay, moving down the list, we'll come to the positions. Alright, then here you'll find how your actual modules appear. Basically the good thing is here this live edit. If you hit on run live edit, it will actually give you a live preview of what you're actually doing and how you're moving your modules around. If you do not like to do that, you can go down this list, and of course you have to know which one of these modules does what. You can go and you can edit, you can unhook it or hook it, and we'll have a look what that means in later tutorials. And basically all of those modules will actually be displayed here, and you know, you can edit those by hitting on the big edit button, and they are actually divided, as you can see, by these little boxes, and there are a couple of options there. You can move them around like so, drag and drop, and you'll get information that the update was successful. You can perform bulk actions, so you can select, you know, many different ones like so, and if you move all the way to the bottom, there should be the bulk action menu. which will actually give you the option to unhook the selection. Alright, so this will give you an insight and the option to edit all of your plugins. So basically this is a list where all of your plugins are located, and it's a good idea, even though you might not need to actually change some of those, to actually come here from time to time and make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. And like I've said, right at the top there's the live edit button, live edit option, and by hitting on run live edit button here, it will actually open up and you can actually see how you are changing and what you are changing. Alright, there will be a tutorial dedicated for this particular purpose, and now we'll go and look at the payment under the modules. Okay, here you'll find the modules which are to do with the payments. So there's the module list, you have the PayPal, Euro, PayMail, and a lot of other different options and other different actual modules you can install for your payments. Down the bottom, so moving down the page, you'll actually find the currency restrictions. So Euro, you want it to be on bank wire and payment by check. Customer currency you can change, shop delivery, and you can actually save that here. Alright, then you'll come to the actual group registrations, and you have the groups that are currently available within your PrestaShop. I only have 3 at this particular time, so I have visitors, guests, and customers, and actually I can disable some of those. So for example, if I do not want my visitors to pay by check, I can deselect this and then hit on save restrictions, and all of my visitors will actually have to pay me by this bank wire. Alright, then we'll actually come to the country restrictions, and basically you would restrict, for example, let's make I don't know, American Samoa. I want them to pay me by check, and I'm only accepting payment by check. I'm not accepting bank wire, and basically this will make sure that the people from the American Samoa will have to pay me by check. And there is absolutely no reason why I picked American Samoa, but it was just there. And if you move down the list, you'll find many different countries, and as a matter of fact you can actually change this and you can add different countries here if you would like as well. And once all that is done, you would hit on save restriction. Okay, so modules is a very big part of the PrestaShop. There's quite a lot of modules, and with the other plugins and add-ons and whatever the other software CMSs are actually calling, CMS platforms, those are there to actually help you run your online store. And all you have to do is just download, install, and once that's actually been installed, you will have to set it up. So for example, with this PayPal Europe, you would actually have to set it up according to your account, and basically that will help you run the PrestaShop online e-commerce website, and it will help your customers to actually, in this particular case, find a better and secure and more easier way of actually paying you for your products. Okay, so make sure you go through the modules and the modules list, and like I've said, we'll have a look at the other modules which we can install and which ones I would recommend you do install in the later video tutorials.